Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Scent and Sound, a show where I review my favourite fragrances and make some songs inspired by them. Today we have the gorgeous BDK Rouge Smoking. This is heavenly. It's what I've searched for in a fragrance for so long. It has the playfulness of cherry with the sweet gourmand element of vanilla. For me, it ticks that box of a feminine fragrance that when you wear it, somehow you feel more masculine in it. I can't really describe that sort of sensation, but it highlights elements of me anyway, me personally, that I enjoy wearing it. I feel really good wearing it. Let's give it a little sniff, shall we? But first, look at these bottles. I'm sorry, I know I love 10 mils. 10 mils give you an opportunity to delve into fragrances that are remarkably pricey. And this one is a bit expensive. But nothing beats a 100 ml bottle, does it? Look at you get the, for lack of a better word, the girth. Now, let's have a smell. Oh, you see the pressurized atomizer. Nothing beats them. Oh, this beautiful burst of cherry, but not like sweet, sickly. Nothing sweet and sickly cherry, just a gorgeously smooth, delicious cherry. It has a lovely warmth to it as well. I imagine that's from the vanilla. There seems to be some ambery element, but I might be wrong on that one. I don't think that's listed in the notes list. Talking about that, let's have a look at the notes list. According to the notes list, we have Italian bergamot, cherry accords, and pink berries in the top. In the heart, black vanilla and heliotrope. In the base, ambroxan, Kashmir and tonka bean, labdanum, and white musk. So nothing about amber. I think I'm picking up on a heliotrope thing. I'm not, again, my experience is limited with actually picking out fragrance notes, but I'm getting a slight sense of heliotrope. Almond. I think heliotrope has an almondy thing. I'm kind of learning as I go along, hopefully learning with you as well. But yes, cherry, almonds, vanilla, but not sickly sweet. I really want to hammer on that point. I could bathe in that opening. Okay, now the mid, on the other hand. Definitely the vanilla is coming through more. Less of that sweet cherry on top, which I suppose for certain people, and maybe even myself, could get a bit sickly if it persisted the whole time. And the dry down. I'm picking up slightly more ambroxan on the dry down, and ambroxan vanilla-y thing. Less interesting. But I don't think that's what you have this for, right? This isn't for that. You're not doing this for the dry down. I love cherry fragrances. This one must be in my top. I don't think Love Don't Be Shy by Killian is cherry. I think that's supposed to be marshmallow and caramel, but it does have a similarity to this. Raw Cherry by Aaron Terence Hughes. Controversial perfumer, but I do like his raw cherry. That sounded terrible. I do like his raw cherry fragrance. And Cherry Punk by Room 101 or something? Room 1015? That's great, but I think they've discontinued that in Europe now. I can't seem to find that anymore. Javoy used to carry it. The performance on this is excellent. This jacket, actually, I think I wore to a gig a week ago. And this is one of the fragrances I wear for my concerts and for my gigs. So if you come to a Sly show, you'll find me cherry scented, because the way they make me feel on stage, I find that this smell matches the current thing I'm trying to achieve with my performance and my music. It brings out those feminine creative energies that I think are important to delve into for some musical styles. Although this sticker, it's so cheap. You're spending this much money on a fragrance. Give me a plaque. Come on. Give me a plaque. Don't give me a wonky sticker. That would be a point I could make. That would be for improvement. But yes, I love to wear this at my concerts. It makes me feel great. Okay, the song that I've made inspired by this fragrance, Rouge Smoking. What does the smoking mean? There is a sense of ash. I get a sense of ashtray. I don't know how to really describe it, but it smells like, if I was to draw you a picture, it would be an elegant woman in a Parisian jazz bar. It would be the smell of her cigarette in the ashtray. Thinking lipstick, cherry lipstick on the cigarette. The smell of that cigarette. Not literally, because it smelled like cigs, but the artistic image of what that would smell like is kind of what I picture this being. So on that vibe, that's kind of the style I've written this song in. So I'm thinking jazz bar, but I'm thinking also this cherry thing is playful. It's not completely serious. That's why I whacked out the saxophone for a bit of fun. Let's listen along together, and I'll describe my thoughts as we play through.
Celebrations that tickle my skin. Your lines, they transcend time. Emancipated, liberated. A union between you and me. Sweet as can be, keeps me waiting. The smoke fills up my lungs. Just one more drag to take me down.
So starting off with some sax. Very jazz vibe on the piano and brushes on the drums to create that jazz club feel. And the vocals?
Celebrations that tickle my skin. Your
The vocals are inspired by the fragrance brief.
time.
I'll read that out to you in a minute.
Liberated,
But very jazz club feel, right?
between you and me.
I could see myself wearing this in this sort of club.
Sweet as can be, keeps me waiting. The smoke
There you go, smoke references to the ashy feel of the fragrance.
just one more drag to take me down.
There you go. It's a nice match. I really enjoyed making this one. For those music nerds amongst you, that one's actually in 6/4, which I don't think I've ever written a song in 6/4 before, but it just felt right. Yeah, it's very jazzy, maybe too serious for how I find this fragrance. I find this fragrance quite playful, but that's quite a serious, I suppose serious, but that's a more serious sounding song to me, which I still think suits that. I can see myself wearing this in a jazz club, heading to Berry and Rye down in Liverpool where I am, wearing this and after the races. I really enjoyed making this one. This is one of my favourite fragrances ever. It's really in my top definitely in my top 10. So I took some lyric inspiration from the actual fragrance brief, which I'll read some of it to you now. A celebration of Parisian sensuality devoid of flowers. A skin fragrance combining modern woody notes with a musky base and powdery veil. A sartorial tribute to YSL and his couture genius, whose lines inspire and transcend time. Did you pick up on that one? So I used the lines that transcend time in the lyrics. A fragrance of emancipation. I used that one. Liberating. I used that too. Personal and gourmand. I love a gourmand. In Pigalle, which is a region of Paris, I think. A passionate union of cherry vanilla sealed with a bold tonka bean. Gourmand fragrances have a special place in my heart. I really do enjoy them. I don't have a sweet tooth. I have a savoury tooth, but fragrances, it gets me. It gets me. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to the song and checking out the fragrance reviews. You can listen to all my personal music on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal. Here, I've got some videos on here you can check out, and I'd really appreciate it if you do. We've finished the UK tour with I think we did 7 dates in the end. That was really good fun. Thank you if any of you came down. That was really cool. So, thank you for checking out my review. Hope you like the song. And let me know in the comments if you like the song, if you like this fragrance. I need to check out more of the House of BDK, but it is a bit expensive. So thank you. And let me know. Nobody's recommended any fragrances for me to try yet. So please, let me know about one, because I'm currently just going through my collection, but it would be nice to actually try something that I don't own. So please, make some recommendations. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.